what's going on with it. Today I want to ask. Today's video is about like something I feel to be a key question in growth, growing our life, changing our situation, and changing where we at, changing what we doing, how we do things, or something that I feel we need to ask ourselves in order to achieve our goals, in order to reach the things we want. You gotta ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And whatever follows that. Things like, how much are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to give up in order to get whatever you want? To get where you want to go, to reach your goals, to live your dream life. How much are you willing to sacrifice? How much are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up things like spending time with your friends, being able to go over with them how you wanted to or how you used to? Are you willing to give up spending time with your family, not being able to be around your family as much because you're working more? You got to put more time towards this because this is your dream. Are you willing to give up the partying, the drinking, the going out, the club, and all that shit? You got to give all that up in order to reach where you want to reach, in order to get the life you want to live. Another good question is, can you be humble enough to let go of your pride in order to grow? And your pride could be showed in a plethora of ways, multiple ways. Or letting go of your pride can be done in multiple ways. One example is you might not like asking people for rides. You might not like asking people to do anything for you. You might be the type of person who got to do it on their own, right? But you're in a position where you can't. And you have to ask, or you just ain't going to be able to get it done. Can you let your pride go in order to grow? Can you let your pride go in order to get where you need to go? Because going where you're going, that might be the thing that changed your life. It might be what changed the scope of your life or changed the way your life is. Can you be humble enough to let go of your pride in order to grow? How much time are you willing to dedicate to whatever you want to reach? How much time are you willing to dedicate to your goals? Getting off social media. When you're free or when you think you don't have nothing to do, planning things out, getting whatever you need, doing whatever you need to do, getting things done, making it happen, trying, learning, moving forward, trying to grow in any aspect. Are you willing to dedicate your time to those things? Are you willing to give your time to those things? Take away from the habits that you have now and turn them into different habits that build you into the type of person you want to be. You want to be a millionaire? Shit, you got to live like a millionaire. Millionaires don't sit around and lay on their phone all day. Millionaires be working. Millionaires be getting to it. They ain't doing the things you doing. They ain't laying around all day. They ain't on their phone, man. They ain't wasting their free time bullshit. They spending their free time doing something that feeds back into them. They just find a way to enjoy it. They enjoy it because it brings them something. It gives them something. It gives them their money. It might make them happy. Shit. My life ain't where I want it to be. Not at all. It ain't nowhere near where I want it to be. And honestly, our question sometimes, is it on track? But I keep pressing forward. I keep moving forward. I keep going every day. Man, I don't know. I'm going to make it happen. I know that much. I'm going to get to where I got to go. I'm going to do what I got to do. I had to sacrifice things. I don't spend as much time with my friends anymore. Because I'm trying to do different things than what they trying to do. I applaud them as they are on their separate journeys doing the things they need to do to better their life. But our goals no longer align, so we don't get to spend as much time with each other because we all working. We are working in our different ways. I had to cut. I ain't gonna lie. Look, shit, I ain't even got a haircut, bro. I ain't got a haircut since October, but I'm working. I really don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm trying to get to it. That don't matter. That's something I can turn away. I put my hat down as long as I got a clean face, I'm good. I had to get at it. I ain't gonna say I had to give it up, but it's something that I can go without right now. I don't need it right now. I could put that money I was putting up can go somewhere else. Shit. $200 a month. $200 a month getting haircuts. That can go somewhere else. That can go to something else, like my child. Or my dream, whatever. I could put that somewhere else. What else did I say? I don't go out. I don't drink. I do smoke, but I don't drink. I work out every day. I take care of my body. Because health is wealth. Health really is wealth. If your health ain't right, I ain't gonna say you can't do nothing, but it's gonna catch up to you. But if you take care of your health through all that, it'll take care of you. It'll teach you a lot too. I work out every day. I read my Bible every day. I pray every day. I made a routine out of it. I wake up every morning between the hours of 8 and 9. I try to get up at 8, but sometimes if I go to sleep a little late, I wake up at 9. But I don't get up no later than 9. I don't get up any later than 9. I stretch. I pray. I read my Bible. And then I work out. We make a routine out of it every day. Get up at the same time. Do everything at the same time. Do my whole little routine. Make a routine out of it. Make sure it's something that I get done every day. These are habits that we have to change in order to change our life. It all go back to how bad you want it. Are you willing to change the way you go about your daily habits? The way you live your day-to-day life? Because that's what's going to make the biggest difference. The things you do, the things that you do in your everyday life. Not what you want to do in your later life, but a few little things you're trying to do. But what will you change about your everyday life? Are you working every day? Are you dedicating time to your dreams every day, to achieving your dreams every day? Are you, whether it be you doing something physically, you taking notes on something, you watching videos, learning, expanding your mind, anything. Are you dedicating some type of time to that every day? This really just like I really want to use this like to document my own personal growth and my life, and hopefully this inspires somebody going down the road, like they see where I'm at later on. And I want to be able to look back at myself in the past and see how I've grown, be able to compare myself where I was and where I'm at now, or where I'm gonna be at that point in time. Man. But back to the main topic. How bad do you want it, bro? When you put in tough positions, how you gonna respond? When you put in positions that made you lose, how would you respond? How you react to it? What are you getting from it? Don't react emotional. Don't react with your emotions. Don't react, We gotta learn to control our emotions, to be able to keep our emotions in check when they want to get out of line. But when you put in tough positions, how do you respond? Do you ask, what type of questions are you asking when you feel like life kicking you? Or you feel like you down? Like, what type of questions are you asking? Are you asking things like, why is it happening to me? Or are you asking things from the perspective of, what is this trying to teach me? Because that'll make all the difference. That'll make all the difference in how you grow. Don't ask why. Ask what you supposed to be learning. What should you be being taught when you put into positions? Because that's how you grow. That's how you learn. Or that's how you're supposed to learn, from every little thing that happened, from all the little situations, all the small day-to-day situations, changing your daily habits, being more patient with people, being more humble in your life. This will bring you a happier life. This will get you to where you want to go faster. It's definitely gotten me to the places I want to go. It's getting me to the places I want to go faster than how I used to be. I'm constantly learning. I'm always a child, being a student of the game. And then, the last thing I want to ask y'all is, are you willing to ignore the pain? Are you willing to keep going are you willing to keep pressing forward when your body can't move, when your body don't want to move no more? When it becomes mental, what are you doing? When you know something need to be done, but you tired, you might only got 4 hours of sleep. Can you ignore that and still do what you need to do? Even though you know you finna be up for the next 14, 15 working? Can you get up and go do that, or are you just gonna lay around and let the time pass? Are you willing to ignore that to reach your goals? You willing to ignore that? You know, you're gonna get less sleep. You're gonna work a lot. You're gonna have to work a lot harder. Whether it be your mind or your body, you're gonna have to work a lot harder. Cause doing the thing you doing now ain't got you nowhere. It ain't got you nowhere yet. Why would it get you anywhere in the future? You gotta change something up, bro. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to get it, bro? Are you willing to ignore everything? I come outside every day when I read and pray. When I read the Bible and I pray. No matter what the weather is, it could be, I ain't gonna lie, 20 degrees in Louisiana is crazy. It could be 20 degrees though. I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna read my Bible. I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna pray. Can't go back inside because it start to turn into a mental game. How bad do you want it? How far are you willing to push yourself? Are you willing to go beyond your limits every day? Go further than what you went yesterday. It's about getting 1% better every day. Growing every day. Changing every day. Constantly evolving. Be somebody who's constantly evolving. Don't become too complacent in one spot. Don't get comfortable. Because when you get comfortable, you'll lose it all. When you think you got it and you good, that's when it's took away from you. Don't get comfortable. Keep working. Don't ever stop. But yeah, keep asking yourself, how bad do you want it? How much are you willing to sacrifice? Can you be humble enough to let go of your pride in order to grow? How much time are you willing to dedicate to reaching your goals? When you put in tough spots, how you gonna respond? And are you willing to ignore the pain?